Morning. Yeah, have you ever woken up in the morning and looked in the mirror and thought, oh my goodness, things like, how did I get this old, or where did all those wrinkles come from? Self-image, these days is a huge thing. And our view or perception of that image colours our whole outlook on life. Back at about Christmas time, I looked down at the floor and thought, what the heck is going on? Can't even see the floor, let alone my feet or anything else for that matter. I was even having trouble tying my shoelaces. I would bend down and start to do my laces and find I couldn't both bend down and breathe at the same time. I would start to tie my laces and do them really quickly, and then I would need to come up before air before I suffocated. I discovered I had grown a big gut, which was a problem especially for doing up my suit jacket. My doctor was not real happy about it either, considering I weighed in at 118 kilograms. Who the hell does that? Anyway, my doctor offered some tablets which could help, but I knew that if I was to improve the image of myself, I would need to get rid of my big guts. As you can see, I've been working really hard to get rid of it. And I can now at least see my feet again. And also tie my shoelaces up in one go. See, self-image is so important because of how I see myself affects how I see the world around me. This is true because if I feel bad or ugly, then everything else starts to feel bad and ugly. I would maybe sometimes even avoid going out, unless it was to eat, of course, because I would have to lug this huge image around with me. I would feel that everyone would be looking and judging me. In my head, I would be imagining everyone looking at the image I have of myself, because that is what I would do. And now all of a sudden, I have become someone I don't like. It's really hard to like oneself if I believe I have a big image and everyone else is noticing it. Which is really weird when you think about it, because I don't think anyone else was really taking much notice. In my head, I had formed a picture of myself, and then I also formed a picture of the world around me to see. We really are strange creatures when you think about it. So, what I had managed to do is transform the image of myself to someone I can like better. And in that, I have transformed the image I have of the world around me. In a nutshell, I essentially feel better about things. Simple, really. Now, for me, it's really sad to think that there are people in the world who feel so bad about themselves that they want to end it all. Jesus came in to a broken world to bring hope and to start the transformation back into the image of God, which the world had, I don't know, either forgotten about or totally destroyed. See, Jesus came to heal the sick, end the suffering, save the lost. The people who had a bad image of themselves. And they were transformed back into their rightful place in society. The lost were found. The poor were rich. The sick were healed. The powerful were brought down and evil was defeated. What on earth went wrong? People were transformed into children of light. And now we still see ourselves living in a world that's dark. Have we forgotten the message of salvation? And has it all got so dark we can't even see the light anymore? Last week was Anti-Poverty Week. We all had the chance to look at the darkness around us and see the hopelessness in people. Don't like the image? Sorry, but it's there. And avoiding the issue will not make it all go away. I'm not going to lose my big guts without a bit of hard work and sacrifice. If I want to change the image I have of the world, I need to start with myself. I work on my own image first, and then the image I have of the world improves. I take that better image of myself out into the world, and others think that maybe, just maybe, they can also improve their image. In other words, they say, I want some of that. Maybe then the sick can be healed, the lost can be found, the poor can be rich, and the proud can be humble. Maybe, just maybe, it all starts inside of myself first. Maybe if I can be transformed, others can be transformed. Our physical image and our spiritual image are one and the same thing. You can't have one without the other. We can't improve our physical image without our spiritual image improving. And it's the same the other way around. We can't improve our spiritual image without improving our physical image. Our salvation is this. Even though our physical image is fading away and weakening, our spiritual image is growing and getting stronger. We live in God's image, and there we are accepted and we are loved. Let God work in us all today to be transformed into His image. Thank you for listening to me today, and have a blessed week.